Howdy do, how we do. It's the Big Mac Show coming live to you here. So tomorrow, the San Francisco 49ers take on the Seattle Seahawks. It's going to be a lively one. Lots of rain predicted for this game. Lots of rain. So, offense, defense. The storm is the San Francisco 49ers offense and defense. That's the storm. That's what's going to happen tomorrow. They are going to overwhelm that Seattle Seahawks team. And I'm just saying that because I'm a Niners fan. But I think they have the roster that just is top notch. It's a great roster. There's Seattle cannot. They don't have the roster for this team. So updates: Janoris Jenkins has been elevated from the practice squad to the active. He's one of the 53, and so has Tevin Coleman. And we're gonna see if they are even going to play tomorrow or not. But here's the other action that's going on. That's going to happen tomorrow. Is that it's going to be soggy. The field's going to be wet, and this storm is supposed to be bigger than the storm um, for a 1 day period that hit in the last couple of weeks. This is supposed to have a lot of rain and power behind this storm. So the San Francisco 49ers are built to play in this condition, I believe. Hands down, they are tremendous at what they do. The San Francisco 49ers are head and above shoulders than that Seattle Seahawks team. So, I think that we're going to see a lot of running plays tomorrow, a ton of them. But I still believe that it's going to come. Kyle Juszczyk is going to be used a little bit more tomorrow. We're going to see a lot from Debo. We're going to see a lot from all of the players, especially Elijah Mitchell and Christian McCaffrey. They are going to be getting fed the ball a lot. Wet conditions, you want to hand the ball off more than passing. So that should be the plan for tomorrow for offense. Defense, it should be pressure, pressure, and pressure from the defensive line. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Reason being is if you get a lot of pressure on Geno Smith and he can make mistakes. We've seen it happen many times that the San Francisco 49ers D line, they just freaking massive. Big guys, tall. A lot of things can happen when they get really up in their face, involved, and be big monsters. So I can see that the Seattle Seahawks, they're not going to be able to compete in this one tomorrow. Soggy weather. All right, I'm just saying that, but that's not what's really going to happen. What's really going to happen is that they're going to have a big fight on their hands tomorrow because the Seattle Seahawks, they have nothing to lose. So they want to be able to, they want to be able to send their NFC West foe home, and they're going to do their very best in trying to do that. So the Seahawks tomorrow are coming in to be spoilers, but there's a bigger storm waiting for them, and it's called the San Francisco 49ers defense. And then on the other side of it, when the defense is doing their thing, there's going to be a tidal wave, which is the San Francisco 49ers offense. You put those ingredients together, and the Seahawks won't have a chance. So I'm going to stick with my prediction 35-7 that the 49ers is going to win 35-7 and rest their players midway through the third quarter. That's how I see the outcome of the game happening. So there are different things that can happen tomorrow. The defense can let up like they did to Josh Jacobs, but Josh Jacobs for the Raiders, he is an entirely different running back. And he's got, if the Raiders let him go, I want to see him in red and gold. So that's a wish list there. If they let Jacobs go, put him in red and gold, and they have really great running backs right now, but Jacobs is another. He's just a whole totally different type of running back, and he can give the 49ers something that they don't have right now. They have very speedy running backs right now. Well, actually, they do have a guy, Jordan Mason. He's a guy that could become something like Josh Jacobs, just not to the caliber that he's at right now. So tomorrow's game is going to be one that the Seattle Seahawks fans are going to remember. They're going to think to themselves, we just got outworked, outclassed, and just outmanned. That's usually what happens when football teams beat the 49ers is they get outmanned, outclassed, outperformed, and it's a miserable week for that team the following week. But Seattle will go home. They can rest up for the offseason and get ready for mini camp. So that's what's going to happen tomorrow. Sorry, Seattle fans, but that's really what it comes down to. You're going to go home, and sorry to say, but that's what's going to happen because top to bottom, hands down, San Francisco 49ers, their depth, all the players that they have right now on the roster, they're just built and they just look terrifying to other teams. Now, just imagine if they had their two starting cornerbacks playing. Traveris, but just imagine if they have Barrett and Emmanuel Mosley in the lineup. If those two guys didn't get hurt, what do you think would have been that defensive backfield is going to be one of the best in the NFL. And so if they had those two, the defense definitely would be number one. But they got injured, and so they'll be looking forward to next year. You're going to remember tomorrow soggy conditions, wet conditions, but it's going to be one that they're going to be kids and they're going to be sliding around and just all out happy to go on to the next round because that's my prediction. 35-7, San Francisco 49ers spanking those Seahawks and sending them back up north where they belong. Stay in your hometown till next year, till we meet again and whoop you guys two more times. All right. That's the end for this live stream for the San Francisco. Tomorrow, we'll be back on during the game. We'll be live streaming, doing some play-by-play here and there. So there you have it. 49ers They are the Storm. They will be the winners of tomorrow's game against the Seattle Seahawks. And you best believe they're coming to dominate. See ya tomorrow.